afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mike Leake gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Calhoun is there, one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is right there, 1 down. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So nothing in the Arizona first. We'll go to the second from Phoenix with no score on the show. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
From the stretch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Peralta's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Verdugo stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting it.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy.
As
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
3-1 to him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Boston Strands. Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Late grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight. Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Batting 6th.
Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And there's ball 1.
Strike.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. 1 gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. In there, no balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox into the box. Christian Walker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, There's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 4.
Nope.
And this is up and in, ball 1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Settling in now, number 32. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Diamondbacks down in order. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back, gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The center fielder, number 99.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. And a bouncing ball, foul. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Too much
Now,
dip on the
1 and
sinker,
2.
laid off for a ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to short. There is Ahmed. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston. Christian Vasquez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Marte gloves it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the Soto home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, David Peralta. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 19.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Marte for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet. So it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. That misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Verdugo, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Carson Kelly stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fly ball out toward right field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Ahmed leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sale sets. 0-2 on its way. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Bradley, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a one to nothing score. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Popped him up. Escobar is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Rafael Devers will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. That's popped up. But this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now at the plate, number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding forward now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Bradley moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting.
Really unfortunate. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Eduardo Escobar is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the run is Verdugo. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Calhoun giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The first baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here's the first pitch to him. Weakly hit to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting. Right.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Softly hit to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks,
Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Boston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's
Fastball
down.
just misses. That's ball one. Brazier comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Carson Kelly is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. In his career, Calhoun is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next will be the designated hitter, number 32, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
That's a ball.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count
A
1
lot
and
of
2.
righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2. Here's Starling Marte.